Audio Jungle.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jon Travis, professor of higher education and coordinator of the doctoral program in higher education here on the A&M Commerce campus. We're, many of us, talking to you about leadership this semester. And I want to begin by saying that leadership in any organization is often a very misunderstood concept. This is frequently observed whenever a leader is involved in change in an organization, because leaders oftentimes get confused about how much control they should have over the change process. And what they don't understand is that they really have nothing to do with change. Leaders don't. The rank and file of any organization make change happen. But leaders frequently, because they attain their position after a number of years and expect a certain amount of power and other goals that they have in mind. Once they attain a leadership position, they want to exercise that power. So there's a lot of confusion there. One point that I frequently make in my classes on leadership is that there's a huge difference between a leader and a manager. A leader works with people, and a manager works with paper. And that is a very clear distinction that I think might help one to understand why there are some misconceptions about leadership in organizations. One of my colleagues and I did a presentation last spring that we entitled "The Courage to Lead." It was essentially case studies of leaders in higher education, presidents and chancellors, all of whom had risked everything, essentially, to do the right thing. One of those leaders was a chancellor who I worked with at the Maricopa Community College District. His name is Paul Elsner, and he was essentially responsible for building that district from 2 two-year colleges to 9 while I was working there, or by the time I left that district. They actually grew the district to 10 campuses by the time he retired. My experience, short time experience with the Maricopa district and working with Chancellor Elsner helped me to understand what a true exemplar of leadership he really was. Every single individual in that district was willing to do whatever he asked. But at no time did he ever exercise power from the position that he had. In other words, he never told people what to do. He made suggestions, he had discussions, and everyone throughout the district, including part-time employees, were on the same level with him and all the other administrators when we had these discussions. And he made sure that everyone's opinion was respected, and that essentially taught me a huge lesson about what a true leader really could be.